So this is team Edify here. So imagine Vinisha. Now she is at the start of third year. She's filling up forms for job placements and she's giving interviews. She's trying to improve her resume, but she has no idea like how to build resume, how to make learn impactful skills, add them to resume, or give interviews properly, and basically how to basically upskill herself. So she's not alone. She's one of us. Every student like us has the same issues. So that's why we bring Edify to you, that is trying to bring innovation to solve this problem. So as you can see, there are various factors, and so let's go through our demo quickly. So now Vinisha, let's go. Yeah.
So what did we try to do here is that now initially when you want to learn something, so you require a proper roadmap. So we built an path generator for you, which will do what depending upon your skill, it will generate the path for you. Now this path can be whatever, it can be technical, it can be non-technical. We are verifying with the roadmap.sh website, you will get the initial end-to-end flow. Now you get the flow, right? You can see mark as complete, you know you are tracking it. Now what happens, you know how to start with it. Second thing, you want to learn something. So for this problem, we made an AI course generator. Now here what we're trying to do here is that you can create an AI course, which means what if you're having time constraint or something like that, you want to learn very quick and the topic wise, so you can just go with it. Okay. Now once an AI course has been generated, you can just track it, you can learn the different courses, okay, and you will get a certificate of completion, which basically you can like you get a remarkable approach. Okay. Now moving this, what we have tried to integrate here is that if you're taking or learning something like Python or something like that, so we are having something called as code editor, which is IDE, so that whenever you're learning, implementation is much more important. So you're implementing there itself. You don't need to go anywhere else, which is basically very much important for competitive programming. Moving further, if your teammates are learning something with you, you can actually have a discussion for a kind of thing. And here you can see which is called as quiz. So after you done something, it will actually test your knowledge, which will help you to enhance it more. Okay. Now once this quiz part is being completed, now you were knowing the start, you completed the course. Now what is next? The next part, which is very much crucial, comes here is that how you would actually implement this knowledge. Because as a student, what difficulty I face is that I'm not able to identify what are real-time hackathons, meetups, internships, etc. Now what we're trying to do here is that, for example, if you want to know where hackathons are happening, internships are happening, or meetups are happening, I need to go to different platforms, dev post and everything, dev full and everything, hack to skill, whatever it is. So we made this actually simple for all of the students. What we did, we scraped everything and it will give you the latest hackathons, meetups, internships. Now as you can see, if we go on latest hackathons, now this hackathon's information is not only limited up to the current hackathons, it will actually see your context, which means what, depending upon your skill set, depending upon your this thing, which is called as like what profile you're having, what what skill set you're having, it will actually generate for you. Okay. Now for example, as you can see in the profile, whatever the profile you give to the user kind of thing. Okay. Like, so depending upon that, it will recommend you hackathons. Okay. Moving further, it will show the based on the proximity all the hackathons to you, and these hackathons wouldn't be limited up to this thing. Then we're having something called as meetups, which is most important for collaboration kind of thing, because if you collaborate, of course it makes the best events. So you can see that all the events which are being that it will be listed here, and you can kind of conclude with this that key, you have learned something, you got to know what how to start with it, you have completed something. Now next step is what, you collaborated with the people, you participated in hackathons. Now the last stage which we all of have is that how we can collaborate and how we can go for an interview kind of thing. This part would be explained by my partner Dakshin.
Yeah. So till the time the scraping is working, we'll move on to the different section, which is like first thing that comes is first round is resume round. So how to build proper resumes? Like we need to keep high achieving score, ATS scores. So let's take an example over here. So as you can see, you can just pick out any choose file and you can just click your resume and add the job description, and it will generate a proper report for you. Like how you should structure your resume, like what are the keywords that they are looking for. It will properly extract it for you. And then what you can do is, on basis of your report, you can we have also built a automatic resume generator over here, where you can just quickly add your normal details, and we have your profile, so you can just use generate with AI to basically fast feed your resume building process. So that part is done. So yeah. So moving on to the next thing. The next thing that comes to our mind is interview preparation. So how do you prepare for mock interviews? So let's take an example. We take your basically the role that you are applying for, like full stack developer, and you add your experience, and then you quickly add your job description, and you add your LinkedIn URL, and then you add your resume, so that it gets the proper context. And now, according to the company and according to the job description that you have given it, it will start an interview for you. So let's take here a quick an example, like how it will be. So yeah, so you can see describe your experience with React, because I chose React in that interview process. So I have to like start here. It will take up my speech. It will take up my facial expressions on the screen. It will see how my vocabulary is there, how my answer is there, and then it will try to match it to the correct answer. Yeah. So when I start recording, it will start recording, and then accordingly I can move on to the next question, and then at the end I will just get a proper feedback as well. So this is how the interview process works. So because I just skimmed through it, that's why it gave me just 1 out of 10. And moving on, that is not all. We have one more feature for us, which is the AI meetings. Like this is a different feature where not just because this is personalized learning platform, we have enabled you to access like learning 24 by 7. How? You can basically create customized agents, like for example, a math tutor, and then you can start a meeting with them. Like if I create a meeting with them, it will automatically create a meeting that will work by agent, and then you can just ask the agent itself why in the meeting. Or let's take an example, you can also create a normal meeting, and then you can basically join it, and then you can just be part of the meeting, and then it will just quickly enable it for you, and then like you can connect with it, bring in more people and so on. And at the last stage, that is not all. We have also one more thing, which is a AR based meeting platform where you can connect to other peers as well. And you can just club in an environment in an AR built zone where you can collaborate, you can basically enhance the workflow, like learn more about various things and so on and so forth. Like this is the environment that we are talking about. So yeah, so this every
To add here is that, as Daksh mentioned regarding the meeting kind of thing, we have integrated one more kind of feature which is called as, like, if you want to meeting with your colleagues or something, like the people you're learning, which is peer-to-peer learning, which is very much crucial, you can do that also. If you want to communicate with AI or agents also, you can do that also. And when we were actually thinking of the peer learning, when you are registered in the same courses, there is something kind of forum where you can discuss everything kind of thing. So we thought here of the end-to-end solution, which means that from giving you the preparation from the job market to the end result, we have integrated everything kind of thing. As you can see here, discussion forum. So on concluding, we would like to say that uh, yeah, it was like great working with this project, because these are the problems which we face in real time, and it has been actually helping different students also. Okay, thank
thank
you.
you.